let's just... Whoa, whoops. There we go. So, I'm going to try and not watch myself as much as possible. This is going to be difficult for me to review in an unbiased fashion as well, because I kind of already know what, what they're doing. I felt like a Jim getting hit by that down there, because I was like, yeah, I know he's going to do it there. See, this is good, by the way. Just want to point this out, that there's very little answer to back air from Ike. Like, to Cloud's back air. I can't actually outspace it. So, if you want to just keep spamming back air, then that is fine by me. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I'm just going to pause real quick. Just to let people know, I am going to be putting all the VODs up on the channel. So I'll be splitting up all the lessons. So people don't have to worry about missing it live. It's just better to have it live so I can communicate with you while you're here. Anyway, back to the match. So I've lost the first stock. So Jaxter did pretty well, and it kind of started going better for him the instant he just started spamming back air. Like, legit. Like, safely spam back air is so good. Man, that was sick. See, like, when I watch Jaxter play, I feel like his offensive game is honestly really solid. Once he lands the hit, he's doing alright, and his movement in this is better than it always used to be. So you can take solace in that anyway, fam. But in the same way how Cloud's offensive game is quite flowchart, in that, like, you kind of react to the opponent, and you can just kind of work from there. Jaxter just kind of leaves himself open constantly. Like, he's always fading towards that middle. Yeah. So I covered all three of the options he did there. Got covered by a forward air.
My friends.
So that's a. So I feel like that would be good. That would be worth touching on when we go back to it. But yeah, but like I was saying, once Jaxter gets hit, I feel like he really genuinely struggles to figure out exactly how he's going to reset it back into a neutral position. I understand that because of the character he's playing, and even when I played Cloud, I found it hard. But you have to kind of remember all your options. Forget that you've got some that are considered broken, and you've actually got legitimate counterplay there. Just me being a dickhead, not gonna lie. Alright, yeah, so I'm not gonna hit you here. I know I don't hit you there, but I wanna just point out that you've pretty much got me covered here for the most part. There's no alright, I'm just gonna point this out because if you watch this back, Jaxter's just said, what would be the best options to reset? When you're in a disadvantaged state, there is no best option to reset. You are actually just looking at you're actually just looking at your opponent and trying to like think, okay, I need to get around whatever they're putting out. So it's difficult. It's different from neutral, and it's different from the offensive game. You're the one who's got to make the defensive play rather than putting your stuff out and them having to make the play, which Cloud does in other situations. In this situation, you're the one who has to figure out what you got to figure out exactly what to do. And I find you panic when you get hit. So I'm like, well, look, I hit you, and from what I can tell, for the most part, is your panic option or the option you're like, get out of the situation as fast as possible, is jump, and you eat your jump, and now you're there and you get hit by the dash attack. Admittedly, there's not a whole lot you could do there because I'd eaten your jump already, but mashing jump out of pressure is an awful habit with Cloud, in my opinion, because if you don't have that jump, then you're kind of struggling really bad. So hopefully, don't do that. And to be in your credit, right here, that was good. That was good stuff, because I put something there. I said, deal with this situation. That's essentially what you're doing when you're the aggressor versus the defender. You are literally going to the defender and saying, deal with this situation. And then you can come back and be like, and then you have to come back to and be like, I am going to get around this thing that the situation you've put me in by doing this. Now, admittedly, it means you lost limit, which for me was ultimately ideal. I would have preferred to have killed you, but I will take the limit loss because limit cross slash is really stupid. So that's helpful. But that said, you in another situation where you've jumped again, and I'm going to toot my own horn here, but we'll go back 5 seconds or so. So I've hit you with the forward air, and you're coming in, and before you even do it, you know you're going to jump. I know you're going to jump, and I've put myself not to hit you here or to hit you as you're coming in. I've not done that. I've gone here. I know you're coming up high because you jump a lot. So we're going to start playing again. I said we're going to start playing again. There we go. I mean, obviously it's out of position now because the camera moved. But the point is that is pretty much what happened. You've jumped, and I've put myself in a position to catch that jump. If you'd have just air dodged, or just even not jumped, I would have been like, this is different from what I expected, and now I've got to be prepared for my options. Remember that your landing neutral air is really good. There's not a whole. I mean, it's obviously if I expect it, I can punish it, but it's pretty low landing lag. It's got a good amount of range. You use it the same way that I would use landing there or forward air, just without such a high reward. To be fair, that was a good landing because you faded away and put out the aerial. Yeah. See, in that situation, it kind of sucked. But I mean, honestly, if you had more Ike knowledge, you would have known that the only thing I could have truly caught you with there was the up air. The forward air wasn't true, but. So I feel like this game goes better for me than the last one for the primary purpose that I'm prepared for your back air and I'm power shielding it because you've got a set timing. Oh, feeling myself. So I didn't punish it there because I didn't think you'd do it again. So it's fair enough. But it is another situation where I've knocked your stage and you've double jumped again. And you got it that time. It's fine. And that was ultimately good play for you because you turned the situation around. Oh, the perfect pivot back. It was so dank. But yeah, okay. So you've done it again. This is what cost you the game. The first game. Oh, hello, Mad Ice King. Thank you for subscribing. But you did a forward air there, and that cost that you. I mean, you got hit by the forward air again, like you did the first game, where you came off the ledge with an offensive option, and it happened. Yeah, yeah. See, like that's where it happened. And if you get hit by it again, that was honestly a really good option. All right. So the main thing is when you're on the defensive. The defensive gameplay is where I see you struggle. This is due to the fact that when you're getting hit by stuff, you just seem to not be able to keep it calm in your mind, which is really strange to me, because you live with a Fox main, a very strong pressure Fox main. So I feel like that would be an area where you'd be forced to be good. But it almost looks like you kind of mentally shut down, and you're like, it's almost like Jesus take the wheel. I don't know. I can't do it. As obviously that's not quite exactly how it is, but it's how it looks. So I feel like what you would benefit from most is sitting down and looking at situations that you get put in. Even when playing friendlies with people, like don't even focus on winning because it's friendlies. You know, I'm gonna sandbag in friendlies. I'm trying shit out in friendlies. I mean, I've got some dank Marth tech I want to try out next time I play someone, or some dank anti-Marth tech, I guess. But all right, then you got all the options out of Fox combos. But the point I'm getting at is that when you're in these like blenders with these pressure characters, and Ike's not really a pressure character. He's kind of at that. He's all right. But when you're in these pressure situations, I would have thought that you would be like, okay, well, I'm expecting him to try and cover these sets of options, so I'm going to try and do the thing that's not going to get beat by those options. Admittedly, there's a degree of like player knowledge there, but that's mostly character knowledge and knowing what you've got. And by the other end of the player, the other person is on the other end of the spectrum, you've got the offensive player is like, this character has these options that are the main ways of escaping things, so I am going to do this. Case in point versus Cloud. Most people are going to be on the offensive. Are going to be like, I am waiting for a nair they're waiting for an up air or a double jump down air or something to get out of shield or to get out of pressure. So they're looking for the aggressive options. So I'm in this set for the most part. I am playing expecting an aggressive option unless I know the aggressive option won't win. It's like a weird double mind game. But it was definitely solid play from the last time you sent something in, because I was like bruh, your movement. But so your movement's better. You should work on. I mean, the back airs were good. I'd definitely say look at when things went well and figure out what you did differently compared to what you did when you were getting slapped. I sort of had a bit more of a read on you in the second game where I kept tomahawking because you were just staying in shield, which to be fair isn't a bad option. But when you get grabbed by Ike, it really hurts. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. If you've got any questions for me while you're in the